Hi everyone, it's Lauren. I am going to go through our sensory story all about the weather. So I sent you all a resource list home. Don't worry if you can't source any of those things. A lot of the stuff that I've got today, because I can't access my resources, is stuff that I've found from around the house. So I'll go through that first. So we're going to look in our story at snow, sun, rain, the wind, thunder, fog, and at rainbows. So for the snow, I've got some frozen peas, some shaving foam, some flour, a scarf, and some gloves. For the sun, I've got some sun cream, a citrusy type smell, which is I've been using a lemon shower gel, and also a candle, some sunglasses, and a torch. And if you've got one at home, then a hot water bottle might be good for that as well. Next is rain. I've got an umbrella. I've got my own little homemade rain stick, which is just a Tupperware box with some rice in it. So, and you can do the same with a bottle. Move it around. And a bowl of water. For the wind, I've definitely had to make this one at home, is just a little fan that I've made from some cord, and I've got some leaves as well. For the thunder, we're going to make some noise with a pan and a spoon. For the fog, I've got a grey blanket which we're going to move around and drape over our heads. And for rainbow, I've got a bright coloured piece of fabric and then the rainbow song as well. Okay, so they're just some ideas of what you can use at home. You can just improvise with whatever you've got around, really. It's more engagement with the resources, and it doesn't have to be really specific to the story. I know it's difficult when you've got short notice, and some people won't be able to go out and get some things as well. So the purpose of sensory story, we're looking at general engagement from pupils with the resources and with the adults that they're going to be working with. We're looking at showing likes and dislikes to the different resources, and in turn comes with that communicating if we want more of a resource or if we are finished with a resource, and showing a general awareness to what is going on around them and what they're kind of being presented with. Okay, so we'll get started with the weather. I like to play out in the snow, skidding, sliding, away I go, building snowmen big and bold. The trouble is my hands get cold. So then we'll present them with the different items we've got to represent the cold. You might want to pop on our gloves while we have a feel of that. Putting on our scarf, and then this is the bit we either love or hate, this bit with the shaving foam, which can represent the snow. This one's not very good. We can get that into our hands so you can have a feel. You can have a smell. A lot of us will probably go straight to put it into our mouth as well, but that's fine. That's really good for that good multi-sensory experience. And we've also got some flour, which you might want to put some onto a tray, and we can make some handprints or some footprints in the snow, but with the flour. Next up, I like to play out in the sun. When it's hot, it's so much fun. So like I say, hot water bottles, it would be a good one for this one. I've not been able to find one. But we can put on our sunglasses. Can explore the different smells. So we've got a lemon smell. Got our sun cream, which you can have a smell of, don't taste it. or we could put it onto our skin for that tactile effect as well. And switch it on. And the sun up in the sky with the torch. So depending on your child's level of engagement, you might want to spend quite a bit of time on some of the resources, but you might find they just don't like them, they're rejecting them, and that's fine. If they're communicating that, then you kind of go along with what they're showing you. If they want more, they might want to play with shaving foam all day. And then they might hate the flower. So, you know, it's responding to them, completely dependent on each individual pupil. Next up is rain. I like to play out in the rain, splashing in the puddles, water swirling down the drain. Put up our umbrella. Some say bad luck inside, but we'll go for it anyway. You might want to pour some water on top of the umbrella whilst they're underneath so that they get that sound effect as well. And then we have our water. You can have a splash with our hands and our feet. Like I say, it could get a little bit messy, this activity, but it's part of the fun. And then for a sound effect, we can have our little homemade rain drum or rain stick. We move that around, you can see if our pupils are tracking the sound and following the direction that goes in. Okay, next we have windy. I like to play out on a windy day and chase the leaves as they blow away. So you might have an actual fan at home rather than the little handmade one like mine. Or a hairdryer would be good as well. You got the sound effects with the hairdryer too. And then we can make it so that we blow the leaves away. Again, looking for tracking as the leaves move. Are they watching them as they go? Are we showing recognition of that feel of that wind on our face or on different parts of our skin? I stay in the den when it starts to thunder. Where does the sound come from, I wonder? Okay, so it could give the pupil a spoon while you hold the pan. And you make that roaring thunder sound. Okay. Next, I like to play out in the fog and watch my breath steam as I jog. What's on my fog? So if you have a grey or a dark piece of fabric, you could drape it over our heads and then gently pull it off to reveal the pupil underneath. Do they show enjoyment of that activity? Can they remove the fabric from their own heads? Again, looking for that general engagement with the different resources. Above all, my favourite weather is when rain and sun are joined together. If you can find the end of a rainbow, then I've been told, and you will find a pot of gold. So bubbles are a good one for this one. They have that colourful effect when they come out. And we've got some, I've just used a bright coloured pillowcase that I found around the house. So again, a bright piece of fabric, a bright towel, or some linen, and then we can sing along to the rainbow song as well. Okay, so that's just a really quick run through of our sensory story using some resources from around the house. Now some of you will have the resource packs already at home. I'll put the slides onto the website so that you can go through them at your own pace. It's just a little bit of a guide of how to use them, how to interact with them, and the kind of things that we're looking for. Any questions, just let me know. Okay, thank you.